Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
And we have a great show for you. Now our Imi Ala Voyager compass, this includes a chain. We've never featured a compass before.
So beautiful.
But we had to feature something. It's interesting. We had a conversation with our daughter. And we were talking about how she wants to go to the mainland and do internships or possibly work. So I thought, what gift can we give her that always helps her know that she is on the right course and she's always welcome to come home. She can always find her way home. So
it's
that's
like
our
navigating.
She navigates
We're always
her way
saying,
through life.
Let's
Yes.
help you navigate.
Yes. And not only that, a lot of people are voyagers and travelers, and they need their true north, and this kind of grounds you. And it's a beautiful piece for a man or a woman. It's has a ton of cubic zirconia pavé stones set in it.
Right, it's going all the way around.
All the way around.
Right, and in the middle.
And that center stone.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful stone.
It's actually a very nice weight, too. It's not light. It's not heavy where, your neck will feel it. But what I mean, when I talk about weight, there's an elegance in the weight where it feels more expensive.
And it's a nice size, too. It's about 1 inch. You don't want it too big or too small. It's about the size of a quarter, I would say. But all the details, there's a polished finish mixed with that pave, and you could see up close. It's pretty dazzling, but it's not so much.
Right.
It's not over the top.
No, it's subtle in that the closer you look, then you realize and you see all the pave. What I love about this piece is I think you and we always talk about that our life is like a journey. So it's like, okay,
right.
Either that's not my journey or that's part of the journey. When we talk about things or decisions or paths or things we want to do. And so I love the concept of having this compass, having kind of something to check back with, or kind of almost like a lucky charm to have with you, that it's going to bring you, direction, comfort, and like you said, always bring you home.
And I think here in Hawaii, that has special meaning too, with the hokulea and, the early navigators.
Right. Navigating by the stars.
Right.
And it looks like a star in a way.
So I think that whole symbolism can tie into being, very special when you give a piece like that.
Well, it's interesting too that when you talk about children, I mean, there's so many customers that we talk to on a regular basis, and they'll say they're getting gifts for their children or their children's children, their grandchildren, all that. And I always say, it makes me feel so sad when I hear how far away everyone is. I mean, for us, it's neat that, we can send something to someone in New York or send someone to something in Washington.
Or Australia.
Yeah,
right.
Or wherever. But when I think about, I always will say, how long have they been away? And, when did they move? Or did they come back regularly? Or things like that. So I think as a parent or with your family, even people saying, I haven't seen my sister in, 20 years or whatever. So I think this is a really beautiful gift to give someone. And like you said, that's really nice to say, you'll find your way home, or you're always welcome to come back home.
Yeah, it's a nice reminder that, you could go anywhere in the world, but you can always come home. So there, you always have a place home.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a place to come home, then wherever you are, make it your home.
That's true, because you have a lot of nomads now.
You could still go anywhere in the world and you'll always find your way, kind of thing. But I just love the whole symbolism behind this. I love the fact that when the light hits it, as you can see, it captures that a little bit of bling and it draws your eye in. And once somebody sees this and comes a little closer, they can see all those embedded cubic zirconia. And cubic zirconia, I mean, they are amazing. They look just like diamonds.
I know.
And these lab-grown stones,
yes,
a lot of high-end jewelers are using them now because it's so much more affordable. it's so less damaging to the environment.
Well,
and
you don't have to worry about it.
Right. And then, yeah, if you lose it, you don't have to worry about it. But this is a great piece coming up if you have something you want to give for the holidays too. We have a great show for you. Now, we featured something like this in the past.
Yes.
But this is new. And it's a set of 3.
Right.
It's our set of 3 swimming honu bracelets. Now, honu is turtle, or it's our Hawaiian green sea turtle. And they're a petroglyph design on the turtle. So they're really a lot of fun. If you love honu, you will love this. And if you have a smaller wrist, or maybe you want to buy this for keiki who have smaller wrists,
Right.
then this is the perfect. But you do get 3.
So it's interesting. It is the perfect size because you can see that it's smaller than some of the other bracelets we've offered. And we were getting calls from people saying, oh, I'm going to buy it for my mom, and she's got a really tiny wrist.
Very tiny.
And we're saying, really? Are you sure it's that small? And we tell them, to try it, the other size. And they'd say, oh, no, it's too big. It's just, way too big on her. Okay, and then we would have people call and say they themselves have a very small wrist, okay? And then, like Wayne was saying, it could be for keiki. Some people buy it for children. They could be a teenager. They could be in their 20s or 30s, or like I said, any age, and just have a smaller wrist. So it's all how you want it to fit. So sometimes the bangles will have a lot of room, as you can see, and I wouldn't say that I have such a small wrist, so I was surprised that I could put it on and it stays closed, and it's easy to clip on. You can just put it on by yourself, but you see there's not a lot of wiggle room. It's not on me, it's not going to be moving, but there are a lot of you out there who were saying that you have a very tiny wrist. Or like I said, for example, our daughter could easily wear these and there would be room around her
Exactly.
wrist.
She has tiny wrists. But it's great because we put it in sets of 3, and you could choose your set on the website.
Right.
If you call in and you want all of one color, we're happy to help you with that too. But we know that you have somebody on your gift list that is going to love this.
Right.
And there's 9 colors. So we know that you're going to find a color that's going to suit somebody on your list, or maybe you have a favorite color.
Right.
The favorite color in Hawaii, hands down, you know what it is.
I'd say black.
It's purple.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. It's purple.
Well, we always have women saying that they want black and the bracelets are black for clothing,
it's
but
purple.
you're right.
I'm telling you.
Everybody's
favorite
been off
color is purple.
everything we have that's purple sells out really fast. Sorry.
Kauai loves
that.
purple. It's
That's
the
right.
island color. All our purple sells
Everybody
out.
always says it's funny because maybe, I don't know how many years ago, our daughter said, purple is my favorite color.
Right.
And then after that, everybody we spoke to, we'd say, what's your favorite color? And they'd say purple.
See, so
you're
you know
right.
we're
Sorry,
not
I was
scripted
just, not
because
even thinking.
she would have answered purple if we had scripted this. She said black, which we do have black, but the purple is the #1 requested color
Right.
that we get, so we had to include purple. Now let me go over the colors. Like I said, there's 9.
Can I say I'm wearing 2 though, right here?
Sure.
And you can stack it.
Right.
You could wear 3 if you want. You could buy 3 and then give 1 to someone, or keep 2, or keep
Got-
1, give 2.
You can wear it as an earring.
I was
Look at
thinking
this.
it.
Look.
Right.
So they clip right on.
I was
you
just
can
gonna
wear
do
it as a
that.
nose ring.
Don't
if
do
you
that.
wanted
Don't
to.
do that.
Yes.
But you don't do that.
You're right. They're very comfortable. But the great thing is they're gold plated and they're enameled all the way around. So it's going to look great on anybody. But I really love it. But I was saying, let me go over the colors. 9 colors. You have black with the gold accent. You have white with the black honu accent.
Okay.
You have pink, which Lori is wearing. We have 2 versions of pink. We have a light pink. We have a red.
And this one.
And then we have, that's more of a fuchsia.
Fuchsia pink.
Right. And then we have a coral, which is also salmon or salmon. What do people say? I say salmon.
I think it's salmon.
I say salmon.
Did you
salmon.
just make that up?
No, some people say salmon, and I'm like, I think it's salmon. Okay, and then we have green. Where's green? Oh, in my hand. We have green, and then we have the favorite color of the islands.
You missed turquoise.
No, we have purple, and then we have, that's our light blue, because it's more of a light blue than a turquoise. So, yes, so we have 9 colors total.
See, we
Good
don't
thing
have
she
a
has
script.
me around. Exactly. It's very easy to order. You could log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv, or you could give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337. Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016.
I always say we are always on the lookout for new things.
It's
and
true,
I don't know how I find these new things, but I found something new.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, if you've been watching, how Wayne always finds these wonderful pieces. And you know, over the years, if you've tried to find things, it takes time.
It takes a lot of time.
A lot of time
But
searching.
Also, I want to find things that have a meaning. And this has the honu. We've had honus paired with plumerias, but we talk about them separately because, I don't know, we sometimes get off topic.
Oh, really? Well, you know, the plumeria flower, I've had so many people say it's their favorite flower, but
they don't know why.
That,
but there's a reason why they're popular.
Well, it does really draw you in. It's just such a beautiful flower. I can just stare at it.
The symmetry, I think.
Yeah, but it's seen as a very positive and hopeful symbol, which I think is really, that's very beautiful, right? And then the 5 petals, it's been said that it represents love, faith, charity, hope, and devotion.
Well, here in Hawaii, you know, the plumeria, it kind of embodies the spirit of aloha, and it really represents the love and compassion and hospitality we feel to each other and to people visiting, which is nice too.
Well, growing up, I think number one, we had a plumeria tree in our yard, and then you'd see it, you know, you see it throughout the neighborhoods. So you, on a daily basis, just see that beauty. But then whenever there was a special occasion, whether it was at school or later into work, you have the leis, you know, that are so symbolic of your love and that connection.
Well, to pair it with the green sea turtle or the honu, that's, I mean, it's one of the oldest creatures on earth.
Right, and that symbolizes wisdom,
right,
longevity.
And your amakua. So the two together, they look really great. You can choose the gold-plated over the sterling silver or just the sterling silver. You could see that we have that beautiful CZ in the middle, and I think that it just comes together to form this perfect gift. So with Showcase Hawaii, we try and take care of not only you, but the person that you're sending it to. And a lot of people just like to send gifts. They're not really... they don't need a note. A lot of people don't like to send notes. So they say, oh, whatever you think is good, you could just put on the note. And we're like, okay. But the thing is, it's funny because I'm the same way. I don't really like to talk on the phone. I don't really like to, unless it's a Showcase Hawaii customer. Then I'll jump on the phone.
Thanks for clarifying.
I'm like, you know, family, I don't really like to call family that much because I really don't know what to talk about. Even though I'm doing a lot of things, I just don't know what to talk about. And when I talk to them, I kind of feel bad if I'm doing all this and they're like not doing anything.
Well, it's funny though, because when I think back to being a teenager or younger, oh my God.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but you would stay on the phone. I don't even know what we would talk about. But you just kind of, I don't know.
And it's not like back then you could multitask because you were attached by a cord.
Right.
Now, with a cordless phone, you could put them on speakerphone and you could I could do the whole lawn and mow and go exercise and work out, and I could still be on the phone, and
But
I don't
really
even like
wonder
doing
what
that.
we used to talk about. I don't
The
know.
most random thing. But I gotta tell you though, we get so many people that send gifts out just because, and
Yeah.
that's what I really enjoy about having the show and the items that we feature.
And even with our daughter, I find that she will wear an item, a bracelet or a necklace or earrings for years, because it has that memory or that sentimental
Yes.
value. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it was a gift from a friend, or from us. And so I think that's what makes me think a lot of times when we're selecting items is I just think that that's really beautiful. You can't even put a value on that or, whatever you're gifting. And again, it doesn't have to be expensive. It's not about the price or how much you spend. It's the fact that you remembered or thought of them, and that's what they carry with them.
Well, all our designs too have a special meaning. They have a tie to Hawaii and Hawaiiana, and we like to make sure that they have a story behind them.
Right.
And by having a story behind it and us telling you about that story, you could pass it on to somebody else. And then it does bring that emotional connection and that special meaning to the piece. And when they see it, they'll remember you and remember the story. And when they gift it, they'll do the same. And that's what we find that's really special about our show. Okay, I have my show favorites. This is a show favorite. There's something about these bracelets that really draw you in.
I like it.
We have a great price on these. We do that so you could either keep them for yourself or gift them out. And you can break it out.
Unbelievable.
This is a set of 3. You can get a set of 3.
I'm feeling a little bit like Santa Claus.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're the elf. I'm Santa Claus.
Well, no, you're right. I feel like throughout the year, everyone's been telling us what they want, and then now we're bringing it to them.
Right.
So these are very beautiful. And what I love is that I think a man or a woman could wear it, and I think any age could wear and enjoy these. And
yes.
And I do like the idea, like you're saying, that, you could keep one for yourself, gift one, gift 2, or keep 2, gift 1, or keep all 3 at this price and buy more for others,
I mean, when we were deciding to feature this, I said we have to do at least a set of 3. I can't just do one because they're so beautiful and they're so interesting, and I see a lot of guys wearing them and I think, oh, they look pretty cool with that on,
I know, but probably it's for one is that price. So, that's where we're being like little elves, I guess. But we're happy to do it.
Yeah.
And we're happy to bring this to you. We know it's going to bring you a lot of joy and just some beautiful mixture of different stones.
Exactly.
So the color combinations are really stunning. Yeah.
Exactly. So can I point out that you get all 3, and I curated it so they all coordinate together or individually. And bead bracelets, they have a history of spanning tens of thousands of years, and they really originated from ancient humans using natural materials like shells and like these stones.
So interesting.
And they even used bones. Obviously, I'm not going to put any bones in there, but
you're talking about in ancient times, or
but
different civilizations.
There's a huge, you look through every culture, and almost every single culture incorporates them into their art or their spiritual traditions.
And there's always symbolism
and
spiritual
so I love
meaning.
And I love the fact that they've come around again. Some people use them as tools for meditation. I like the fact that they're very stylish. So you can actually pair it with leather bracelets, with silver bracelets, with gold bracelets. All of these bracelets are adjustable. And
That's
I want to,
what's huge.
yeah, I want to point that out. I have to stress that out. You could see they come with a waxed cord, and it just
You pull it through gently.
and it adjusts to your side. Great for a man or a woman.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Anybody can wear it, any age can wear it. And let's talk about the stones, because I do think they're so beautiful.
Well, there's so many stones in it. Depending on which one you get, there's tiger's eye, there's jaspers, there's azurite, obsidian, turquoise. So you can see the turquoise
Pretty.
right there. And I just really think that you're gonna probably have to order 2 sets of 3, or maybe 3
at
sets
least.
of 3.
And I'm just thinking about all the people who have told me throughout the year that they like to keep something in their drawer by the doorway, or some things in their bag to gift out as needed, even when they travel, or just someone comes over and somebody they think of that they want to gift something.
I have to point out too, I'm glad you said that, because each one comes in an individual gift bag and it's ready to give out at any time. So a lot of you people, including myself, well, I don't really like to talk on the phone. I'm kind of like the generation now that I'd rather text. But even so, I think if I text this person, then I'm never going to be able to get anything done, because they're going to keep texting.
Well, I think we have to explain though, because unless you have someone that's younger in your family or that you interact with, they don't like to call each other now.
No, they don't even like to.
So like you say, oh, why don't you give them a call? What? No, we don't call, you know? It's so funny. And so back to what you're saying, it's a different type of relationship. You could know someone but just not have phone conversations, which seems so different.
But you could, I mean, we get so many people that like to just send a gift, not for a special occasion, but out of the blue. And that's what I really like.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, I don't need to say anything. I don't need to put a note. I just want to send it to them. Give us a call at 808-892-3337.
Or 888-965-7467.
You know, all year long, we get requests for crosses, and beautiful crosses. We've featured many over the years.
And last month, we actually featured a beautiful bracelet that was an integrated cross. And somebody said, you know, I really like the bracelet, but I would really like a pendant.
Yeah.
And actually, I had that.
So again, we're like gifting to people what it is that they wanted. Ask and we shall find it for you, or create it for you.
Now, normally, if you were to see this in a retail store, it's probably going to be close to $500. And the reason why is not only is the cross itself sterling silver, it's embedded with onyx, black onyx. And that chain, that thick link chain you see there, that too is sterling silver, 0.925 sterling
That's
silver.
amazing. I mean,
So-
just for the chain, you could be.
Oh,
paying
easily.
this,
And
right?
it's
Yeah.
very heavy. Not to the point where you're going to be hunched over heavy.
No.
It's
We always talk about a
substantial.
nice weight that
Right.
makes it feel elegant, makes you feel like you've got something very precious and, you know, expensive, much more than what you paid for.
now, if you got the cross bracelet, this would match perfect.
Yeah, and I want to point out that there's so many beautiful details. I mean, starting with the shape and the design and the oxidized matte finish. And then when we get to a close-up, which we did show you earlier, but I did want to point out that the bail even has
Engraving.
a beautiful Hawaiian scroll.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it has everything that people were asking for, all in one cross. You could see that that black onyx is all polished, so
Yeah,
it
it's
captures
beautiful.
the light beautifully
Right.
when you move it around. But it's something so stunning that you could dress it up
Right.
or dress it down, and I think that it's great for a man or a woman. But the
Right.
guys were really asking for something that was substantial and that stood out, and this definitely fits the bill. We're gonna put this in a separate gift box too, so it looks really great. But this is a close-up of
Yeah,
it.
and there you can see at the top the scroll along the bail.
Mm-hmm.
And just such a beautiful shape on the cross. And you can see up close the chain and the links.
And the back is, it's
Like
kind
a-
of a burnished back.
I was gonna
the
say-
silver is kind of burnished. So
And you see the .925
exactly.
sterling silver
Exactly.
marking.
So it's a beautiful, stunning piece. The chain itself, the links on the chain are very substantial. And I'm going to put this in the light again so you could see it as, you know, it shimmers
Right.
as you turn it. But
And the measurement is about 2 inches by 1 inch across. 2
Correct.
inches tall
correct.
by 1 inch across.
Which I think if you're going to have something like this, you want it
Oh, yeah.
a good size.
Right,
So.
right. You definitely want to be able to see it and have people admire it. I mean, this is really a conversation piece, I think, where
It
people
is.
will come up to you, they'll want to take a look at it, get a closer look at it, and it really is so different from what we've seen out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we like, is bringing you something unique, and also when you give it to someone, that as a gift they just find it so stunning. And here it is again, the close-up of the Hawaiian scroll engraving
bail.
on the bail, which is such a nice touch.
Now, if you want an even thicker chain, this bail will accommodate that. You could probably go up to 10 millimeters. We don't have a thicker chain for you for this, but this one we feel is quite substantial. It's a little under 5 millimeters. The overall length, as Lori said, is 2 inches, and the width is 1 inch. We have these for a limited time because we have only a limited stock on these. So you want to make sure, if you know somebody that might want this for a birthday or one of the holidays, I think it's the perfect gift to give to them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very special. And I think anybody that gets it will feel like special and honored. It's very easy to order. You could log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv, or you could give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337.
Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.